How are you blocked? 8 by 8? Oh! So much butchering in this video is crazy. Hi guys, so today we are playing Stranded, Alien Dawn, and we're gonna be doing rough where this challenge I made up where I pretty much don't give anybody a limit with raw food so they can eat whatever the hell they want. There's a few messages I want to make. Right now, I am making this video in May, but it's likely going to be uploaded in June or July, or maybe later. So, you're seeing this months after I made this video, basically. A month or two after, at least a month or two after I made this video. It might be later, but who knows. But, there's some things I do want to change up. I actually want to change up the cooking priority. I want to give it, instead of putting 1 for everybody, I'm actually going to put everybody 5, because I think it's just gonna make them more likely to eat the raw food, let's say. So another thing I'm gonna do as well is I'm going to continue hiding the portraits. Since the last video we did not get a new survivor, so maybe we will. I'm still hoping for Raka. Grayson could also be one if we're making a wood house, which we're not. And we kind of left off with Katina just staying awake. I just decided to end off the video there because I realized how long she was gonna take. So yeah, I just didn't have time for that. Anyway, so right now she's just going to eat, but in the meantime I actually want to try to find a tree. So in my last video I kind of cut a tree that was over here, and I kind of realized I should have observed it because it's a lot of wood. It's the huge desert tree, and I just feel like we should observe it. Okay, here it is. I found it. Yeah, I'm gonna observe this because I want to have some more, because it gives you a lot of wood, and right now we only have 33 wood, and we might need some wood for certain things, especially the ones that have to do with like crafting and stuff, and also maybe in case we get reason. So yeah. And also in case we maybe want to make some sticks, but honestly, I think we're good with the sticks. When we get a new person, we could have... It could hopefully be a constructor, because we do need someone for construction, since I want to make a stone house, but we need construction level 2. And right now, with our construction, it's 1000, so hopefully someone with at least construction level 2. That's why I was saying maybe not Canna. Like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Ed Sheeran, I kind of said that in my last video, we're gonna ignore that. But I think it's just because she's level 1. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but the volume is pretty low for me because I don't want jump scares, and I did tone down the audio. Which feels so weird hearing it myself. Oh yes, I also forgot to mention this, but I didn't get any comments about the traveling. However, I kind of decided to make this for myself. If we do not get a survivor by day 7, we will be searching traveling. We will actually research traveling, because that way we could get a new person. Okay, now Katina is idling. Can she hunt? No, I don't have her hunting because she has no weapon. Okay. So what exactly can I make Katina do? Ooh, she could craft some harvesting tools, but do I have it on pause? I don't. Okay, I think I can... Who's our crafter? Sorry. Oh, it's Katina. Okay, perfect. She can go crafting. No problem. We could also have a crafter, but like I said, my priority is mostly construction. It's better not be a mosquito. It's not, thankfully. Because if it's a mosquito, this is gonna ruin my video. And I could get bitten while making this because of the mosquito. Because in May and June, those mosquitoes are freaking aggressive. And yep, that's just how it is. Okay, Nova is hunting this thing down. Why? How are you blocked? I'm so confused. Guys, how did she get blocked here? She's not blocked. She's fine. I'm just gonna disable that. I don't know what the hell's going on with this. There's also some rocks around here that we can mine, and we obviously will need to prepare for this when we make a stone house for obvious reasons. So you know what, I'm gonna allow to mine some of these because we're gonna need this for when we make a stone house, unless we get Grayson. But I don't know, because you know what I mean. Like, I know I'm naming these people, but there's like not, I don't know how many survivors there are in total, but there's like 1 in something chances, and it's very a small chance. Like, let's say around 30, okay? I'm doing an approximate. I don't know how many survivors there are, and if you want to Google search it, you're not going to really be able to find it because the wiki of this game is actually outdated. Like, the wiki that was written, it was pretty much when the game was like early access or something. but I make my thumbnails for these videos, and I only do Stranded for... I have my reasons. I sometimes struggle with wanting to add some things because there's not these specific images that I want, and I don't exactly have like a theme. I don't really want to have one. You know? So it's stuff like that, right? Oh no, wait, Nova's going to be, because she has nothing else to do, Nova's gonna be cooking. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna try my best to avoid cooking. I'm gonna make some butchering happen in the meantime. So I found some of these guys. Ooh, we could get some hides from these as well. We're gonna need some leather. I'm gonna get this one over here and this one over here. Okay, perfect. I got a lot of butchery for you, Nova. Done observing this tree. Which is just for us to have some wood, honestly. Okay, we've got the oasis tree. Nice. So I'm going to be planting this. Oh my god. 8 by 8 is insane. What's the maximum of this? 16. Oh no, it's not good soil for this area. Wait, what's the good soil for this tree? Clay. Because we live on a good soil. No, clay does not work. Holy hell, this is gonna be hard. Gravel, sand. Wait, I think we could just like... Can't we see like the info for this? It takes a year to grow? Oh man. We're gonna have to observe some manure somewhere because we're gonna need to fertilize this. We're gonna need to fertilize this tree. It's longer than the energy crystals. The energy crystals take 6 in-game months, whilst this tree takes a year. And this doesn't help that this is horrible soil for a tree. I wonder what's the good... It has to be low, right? It has to be. Oh my gosh. And we're gonna have to like oh god. This is so bad. I can't even... Did we make a good choice here? Okay. Hold on. Could we only like make one? It's only 50%. We could make like a 16. We could do something like this, but it's way too... It's too much. And also we might want this cloth to observe. Oh wait, but there's like some other... There's like one even closer. And also we might need this area as well to extend our shelter. This we won't. So maybe somewhere like here? But we're 100% fertilizing this shit. The crap. We're fertilizing this. This is the first time I ever observed this tree. We're gonna have some planting to do. Oh my god, Katina, no. Katina, I think you need to go cut these bushes. We don't have enough grain anymore. We're gonna need some grain. I mean, there's some grain growing over here, so that's good. There's not much grain in this place. We could also observe this branch cactus. I will also point this out. I think I've pointed this out in the first video, in my previous video, but I'm not really used to the desert, so most of it is pretty new to me. Oh my god, we're gonna be making 2 trees. Yeti. We need 1 fertilizer. Okay, I'm gonna need to find some fertilizer around here. Let me see. Barrel cacti. No, those are not fertilizers. I mean, sorry. Oh my god, there's more butchering. You know what? The ones who eat the dead bodies can have it for this one because honestly, we have a ton of dead bodies to butcher. So I think we're good for now. We'll be good. I don't want to give people... Oh my god, wait, there's some green grass over here. Damn, that's pretty far away. Okay, I'm trying to find some manure right now. I cannot find anything because we're gonna need this to observe. Also, I just noticed that Katina is idling. Why are you idling? Oh, you cooked. See, I don't have the portrait, so frick you. Alright, we're gonna be scavenging this then. We're gonna have to... Oh, I think I found it. It's very far away though. It's quite far. I don't know if I want it. I don't want it to be too far either. For obvious reasons, because like... Oh, there we go. We found some closer. That's good, because honestly, I don't want it to be too far. So I'm gonna make them I'm gonna make some observations for this. We're gonna need this for our trees. Okay, so you see the loam does 100%. And I don't think there's any loam in the desert. And I'm pretty sure this oasis tree is only, like, grown in the desert. Okay, he's... Now people will be able to cook here. Great. Well, actually, Edmund, I more have something else for you. I think you need to get... Aren't there some hides? Yes, there are. Could you get these 36... Could you do me a favor, Edmund, and actually get these hides over here? Because in that way, we could at least have that done. And now Katina decided to do some research. She's like, yeah, I don't want to scavenge anymore. I'm going to keep this, though, so that maybe at least likely people are going to go cook. We've also... Oh my god, we've almost got the dried meat over here. 100. Wait, but Edmund transported, like, 20 of these? So, I'm not sure. I don't know the number. Didn't he transport, like, 20 at least of these? How the hell did and then there's 9 that are not, that are only dry. So I'm a little confused on that one. So before Nova does any more butchering, I want her to transport the hides. Where is it? I just need to find... No. I just need to find it again. There we go. There are only 2 hides right over here. We could have some leather because we're going to probably need this when we get clothes. When we get to tailoring soon. Which, honestly, I'm not in a huge rush for tailoring in this one, considering that this is in the desert. Like, if we were in Sobrius right now, I would be doing tailoring by, like, day 15. Because of winter. But there's no really winter here. And also, the temperature just varies. It goes from cold, like, in the morning, and then hot in the afternoon. So I kind of want them to have clothes that balances both of them. We'll need a tailoring bench for this, which... We don't have it right now. In our research queue, tailoring is actually right after spaceship deconstruction. Oh my god, why did I keep taking a break from, like, observing it? Actually, I really want someone to do observations. So, because Katina decided, I'm gonna go handle the campfire now for some odd reason. Edmund, you go observe. Also, I forgot to acknowledge, but we did in fact get the harvesting tools. I usually get, like, 2 of them, but I think, who the hell, why are there shoes in here? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, Katina's drowsy. Okay, you know what? Maybe to be fair, she did actually kind of sleep in a bit. She actually did end up sleeping a bit later, so you know what? I think that makes... You really want to handle that damn campfire? I think the other dead body just disappeared. This is why I didn't want to give them too much, okay? Because there's no way you'd have time butchering all of these dead bodies. Because there's gonna be animals just eating them. Because they're like, ooh, a dead body, let's eat that. So, yeah. Oh, we've discovered a manure. Okay, good. I actually, Edmund, it's important to me that you do use this because I want this to be for our... I'm sorry, but this is not going to be... This is not what I wanted. Medical stuff? No, absolutely not. What I want, basically, what I actually want... Oh, we don't have... Wait, I haven't given anybody the good luck charm. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Anyway, what I'm saying is that I do not want... I have to give everybody the good luck charm before I forget again. And tomorrow will kind of be the moment of truth if we do get a person. I will kind of determine if we will research traveling now, or if we'll do it when possible. Because I think we just need a constructor. So I think the bare minimum, at least, is that the person that if we don't get someone who's good at construction, at least the bare minimum would be that they would be at least level 2, so that we can finally make our stone house. That's all I'm saying. That's all my hopes are for. At least I'm gonna try my best also to make people more busy for something. So maybe we should get something else that they should observe after. There's the cloth. The thing is, we do have a ton of cloth right now. We actually acquired a lot of cloth last video. We have a total of 335. So I don't really see the necessity to observe them yet. And they're right nearby as well. So I think we're good with cloth. I was thinking maybe we could observe the hay. We will need hay. So actually I think I'm going to observe hay. And I'm also going to cut a few of them because we're going to need this eventually. We'll want to Oh! Guys, we got our first person that's going to be eating raw food. It's Nova. Well, let me check the poisoning chances for that. Okay, it's only 5%. And we do have antibiotics to help. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the branch cactus is what I want to observe. I do have my desert save, but I haven't really played it in a very long time. I have not played Stranded that much because of school, and also because I've been into other games. Okay, so here's... Let's see if... Is Nova gonna get poisoned? No. And Edmund just woke up. You know, it's kind of surprising that, of all people, Katina woke up before Edmund, because Edmund always wakes up first. But I'm pretty sure that there's Nova's stuff over here. Yeah, they're still over there. So let's make Vanessa do some let's make Vanessa transport the raw meat. Now I'm gonna try my best to keep a bit zoomed in because I don't want to see the survivor. Because even though I have the portraits hidden, you never really know. Okay, Edmund. He's not assigned to that because he's definitely farming. I'm gonna make him... Actually, I'm not in a huge rush for observation, so you know what? Do some research. We do need to advance our research anyway, so why the hell not? Hypothermia. Also, Vanessa stayed in the clear. This actually kind of means this, but Nova actually picked up from here and ate them. Not smart. Don't cook. Okay, she's gonna go cut. Oh my god! Yo! This guy is just... This one is just attacking the other one. There's also some manure over here that we could have observed the entire time, damn it. If we had seen it. Oh my god. Look at these... These tailed reptiles are basically like those gujos, flightless birds. Which, by the way, here's a fun fact. I forgot that I actually made them observe the blade grass. Whoops. It's fine. It gives them less time to cook. Oh wait, did we just get more scraps? Yes! More scraps. That's good. We need more scraps. Scraps are essential because we need this for the, for this. Insufficient storage. See, I didn't get jump scared. That's a good sign. Okay, but luckily we got 66 scraps, which gives us enough to extend our shelter from here. And we're going to be adding in some stockpiles. I also have to make sure to copy and paste because I added some restrictions for obvious reasons. Yeah, we can do this. It's so hard for me to like just pay attention because like there's people just because I have the portraits on. That's why I want a new person to come because that way I could turn on the portraits. Okay, well Katina's going back to observing the branch cactus. I'm not really in a rush with any of these, but we've just saved our storage and constructed our shelter. I know eventually I will observe the sticks, which we technically can. But we're not doing it. We can also actually just add a shooting target, but this will use our 33 wood, which will end up with 3 wood, and we might need that 33 wood for other stuff. Maybe like if what if we add the chopping? What if I decide to add a chopping block, for example? Which I won't because we have enough sticks. That's just an example. And also we have other things in our research like the oil press, which I know the metal one could work, but I prefer the wooden one. I usually go with the wooden one. Primarily, or the Taylor bench, which is literally right after the spaceship deconstruction. So you kind of see what I mean. But we did just discover the blade grass. Blade grass is good to have as well. I don't think this will be good enough. I need to find a spot. This is pretty important because we can use this for hay. I think we can do something like this, but I was kind of thinking to put the house around this spot. So maybe we could do somewhere like this. Okay, this looks so badly placed. I don't know what the hell I did here, but this does not look good. I don't like this farm at all. I just don't want it excessive, the spot. I don't want to put it too far. I'm kind of undecided right now. Because I don't want to go here. Due to the fact that, hey, there's probably some storage. Okay, we've got spaceship deconstruction. Also, thank you for the scraps, Nova. I'm actually going to turn this one off and actually turn this one on to begin. This one, we're likely to get, like, electronics and stuff. But salvaging does give you... But there's a lot... But there's scraps. So, like I said, I want some scraps. See, this is what I mean. Go sit down. We got the branch cactus. I'm just... Oh, it's not edible. Ah, crap. What does it do? Gives you antibiotic. Oh, it's cactus slime. And then you craft antibiotics. Crap. Okay, I definitely did not choose the right thing to observe. I thought it would be food. It's not food, so I'm not gonna plant this. I'm not a fan of our farm over here. This is why we need the house. This is why we need someone. You know what? I'll wait and see if we get a new person, and if we don't get a new person, we're gonna be cooked. We're gonna have to do some kind of construction cartulary here or something. What's her how close? Not that close. Not even. Like, no, not close. Okay, we're gonna have to make Edmund do something. So let's go look for some dead bodies. That's something we could definitely do. Just look for some dead bodies. Hopefully we could find. I know there was some. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, there's some ore. This is good. We're gonna need this. Okay, no, never mind. I changed my mind. We're doing the ore. I was looking for the ore in the last video and I couldn't find it, and now I just did, which is lovely. Katina is gonna go do some research. Actually, speaking about research, we gotta add something. I'm gonna add pickling for now, but this could end up changing if we don't get it. It does depend if the new person comes around or not. It is currently 15 o'clock. We have till 23 o'clock, so like 8 hours. 8 in-game hours, you could say. Okay, it's a little far, but I think that's the closest I could find. What happened when we got a new person in my Intellect people only? Like, at what time? Like, is there like a specific time that a new person comes around? Cause I don't think so. I think it could come at any time. But the days kind of have a pattern. Okay, well, it looks like Vanessa. Why didn't I just think of that? I'm sorry, I just got like low-key distracted. Oh my god, wait. Get again. Good luck charm. Obviously, stop with the cooking. Stop. Okay, there you go. Salvaging. You know what? I'm gonna scavenge over here. So that way we can get 2 things going on at the same time. And that way Vanessa will not do cooking. Okay, see, we got 36 scraps. We now have 173, which is good. Can you please stay out of my sight? You're gonna die anyway? Nova, are you tired? Drowsy. Yeah, perfect. I can send you to sleep. Anyone else? Oh, anxious. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I think she needs to relax a bit. Oh! It's a dead body. There's a dead body over here. I'm gonna put that because I saw it. Yeah, so unfortunately we did not get a new survivor, which means we will be which means I'm gonna have to research traveling. So we're gonna be adding this as our 5th one. I'm gonna keep the other 3 over here, just so that we wouldn't research it immediately. Maybe at least have some other things researched beforehand. I would like to up the research production a bit more. It's just so you know what? Instead, we're gonna try preparing ourselves for our home. So I'm actually gonna make some of the rocks be cut around here, because there are some around the area. So there's one over here. You can't really see it, but there is some. So it would be nice to at least cut these. So we're gonna cut at least some of these guys, so that at least we can have something. We have the ore over here to observe, which we will need for the mask. The thing is, though, is we're also going to need synthetic for the mask. Because if I go to my research, as you can see, for the respiratory mask, we need to find and produce synthetic textiles, in which it's fabric. And actually, for chemical cloth over here, we need to have survivor with crafting level 4, in which in this case, we do not have a survivor with crafting level 4. I think we'll make you relax. It's a good opinion about Nova. Oh, I guess they have a good opinion about each other again. That's nice. Everyone somewhat seems to get along. I mean, like 2 pairs at least. Like Vanessa and Katina seem to get along. Nova and Edmund seem to get along. So that's nice. Alright, Nova's choosing the safe option because of me when I fail with the cooking. At least now I'll be able to pay more attention. Okay, so immediately, I'm gonna make him do some research because I want the research progress to kind of go up, considering we did not get a new person. Oh, okay, no, the drive meat is safe. We took the safe route. We're going to be... I think we're gonna make Vanessa go observe the ore because it's still quite important to me that the ore gets observed. With Nova, we're obviously going to be butchering. With Katina, I'm gonna make her mine. Oh, I don't know why this is doing that, but okay. There you go. Everybody is now doing things. Still very disappointing that we did not get a new person. Hypothermia 2 at the same time. I love that. And now Katina reached physical level 1. Would be nice if we reach construction level 2. We just need to have more construction to be done. But like, how in the world are we gonna do this? Because right now we can also make a stick house. We can only make these two. And even though they have an awful terminal institution, we're gonna like, I think this is my plan. I kind of want to make I want to make a more interesting house for this one. So I want to make it the same as my intellect people only. But essentially, I think we're gonna make like maybe the walls stick, but like the house will be like mainly the base will be stone, but everything else won't. We've finished our research of tailoring, which actually is perfect because now I can extend the shelter over here, and we're going to be adding the tailor edge. And see, this is what I mean by the wood. Oh crap. It's obstructed because of the freaking bush. Alright, Vanessa, do your work. Okay, well, we're gonna need more dead bodies also to butcher in the meantime. It's to keep us more busy and to avoid cooking as much as possible. As for crafting other things, we actually cannot craft the fuel right now because we don't have fuel mixing researched. Oh crap, I also just realized. And the way to get fuel mixing research is if we have a survivor with crafting level 3, and if we have oil extraction research, which guess what, we actually don't have research. I'm gonna research it because I'm actually gonna have to switch it up a bit. Actually, I'm gonna switch up the whole thing. I'm gonna do oil extraction, traveling, and insect fats. No, sorry. Insect fats and distillation. We're gonna do it like that now. Because I want to have traveling as well. Oh my god. Just found a dead body. And another one. Perfect for Nova. I want to try to make sure that we are actually able to also have... Just because I want to have another survivor at the moment. Like, I want to have a 5th person. I want someone, especially go to construction. We can't guarantee that. But we would say that we at least tried. Okay, well now that we've cleared the construction site, I could finally place the tailor bench. Okay, and considering that we're going to be using a lot of wood, I'm actually going to cut these trees over here. You guys technically will be remaining stranded forever. You guys will maybe die. I'm thinking long term. Okay, we finally discovered the ore deposit, so I'm actually going to mine all of these. We really need the synthetic stuff, but again, there's a lot of steps to go through. We have to get lucky by scavenging, basically, as well. We also have to get lucky with scavenging. So, I think because we've researched tailoring, we should... No, we don't have leather yet. That's true. And we don't have anyone with crafting level 3. Alright, we also have crafting issue, clearly. An issue with crafting, clearly. Let me check my tools. Yeah, we have all the freaking tools. Frick. And guess what? I forget to give everybody the goddamn good luck charm because I still have 2 left. What is up with me forgetting with the freaking good luck charm? Forgetting the good luck charm. I've already given it to Nova and Vanessa, so I need to give it to Edmund and Katina somehow. I have definitely multiple chances to do it, but I always forget these. That's why I always try to remind myself. I try. And it fails. And in this case, it fails. Okay, so I'm just collecting some more wood because we're gonna need some eventually. We're gonna need some more eventually too. That's why we're planting these desert trees. I'll tell you one thing, it will come in handy soon because we can get 100 wood out of this. I still need to figure out the blade grass. That's why I want the house to be constructed, but we can't do that with construction. How close could she be? Not even close. She's like halfway, just halfway. And it doesn't even look halfway. Edmund has reached intellect level 5. Thing is, intellect is none of our concerns. It's mostly crafting and what else? Oh, he's hungry. Actually, I should check to see if anyone else is hungry. Nope, no one is. My point is, either they... What was it? What was I saying? Anyway, maybe it'll come back to my mind. Crafting seems to be our issue, but you know what? It's fine because Raka's interested. Sorry, Raka's interested in crafting, and crafting kind of becomes more handy as you survive. Like as of right now, it's not that handy. Like you're not really doing it that much. Edmund, instead of butchering, actually, what I would like you to do is carry out these hides over here. Ooh, okay, so the Nesta's gonna eat this. They can actually eat this. We should also harvest some more mushrooms. You know why? Because we can actually use these to eat. And it's actually more poisonous as well. And that's why we're doing the research of antibiotics, so that we can at least have the barrel over here. And then next up we'll be doing the oil, which we won't be doing fuel mixing because we don't really have a crafter. Did we just get more scraps? Yes, we did. That's good. Wood like synthetic, but I don't really expect it from salvaging. Okay, so we've just gotten that. I'm gonna put in pickling, because pickling is good to have. Okay, we're gonna be adding in the fermentation barrel. It's 25 wood. So, you see, we would like, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't even have enough with 30 trees, so we obviously got more. And I think I'm gonna also get more of these trees. We got some leather! Nice! Thing is, though, is that we could also research pacifiers. Something I actually thought of was maybe we could try to tame someone from the insect nest. Which sounds crazy, but could happen. I've never done it. And it's these healing bulbs. But you see, there's an insect nest over here. There's a whole... I just found this whilst I was looking around. But there's a whole bunch of insect nests around here. Like a whole gang. Now, obviously, right now, we only have 2 people with a gun. So we cannot go kill off all these insect nests and then get a bunch of carbon. No. That's not how it works. Research is advancing thanks to my efforts. I do want... Right now, we're actually really focusing on researching because we will be researching long distance travel. I don't think we will be doing traveling in this video. Maybe in the next part we will. Or after that. But again, considering we didn't get a new person, that's kind of where the route is going. We will be researching traveling because, again, we just did not get anything. Like, we did not get a new person, which was, again, like I said before, very disappointing. I wish we actually had gotten someone, especially someone for construction. But you know what? There's always traveling. You could get a ton of survivors with that. And also, I was also thinking about adding the shooting target. Except we're getting more wood. Alright, we're gonna get some wood prepared for. We're gonna make some wood cutting prepared tomorrow. I don't want to put too much, but I think I'm gonna do like this. 11 is still a lot. But to be fair, they don't give you much wood, so it's actually good enough. It's actually, so even though it's a lot, it's actually, I think, gonna be good enough for us. I don't know if we're gonna be able to butcher this dead body. Speaking of which, maybe we should also, and while we're at it, I think we're also gonna cut out all this blade grass because, like I said, I am very undecided on where the hell am I gonna place it. I think what would just be helpful for me is if we just have the house. That's the bare minimum, okay? Because it's so hard to visualize this, and also I could definitely did not forget this. Which, by the way, we don't have grain. We have no grain at all. We don't really have grain in our surroundings. The plant is withering. Losing 30... Oh no. Frick you, desert! Guys, there's actually 2 reptiles, and like from afar, it looks like one reptile, but I couldn't even just see the other one, and I keep finding these damn dead bodies. There's so many. You know what? It's fine, because it gives them something to do. Anyway, Katina, I'm gonna... What do I do? I'm just gonna make her mine the ore. No, actually, cut some of the blade grass, because again, I don't really have it planted right now. And as for Nova, I know damn well what I'm gonna make her do. Go butcher this one, because this one might be out. We got oil extraction researched officially. Maybe we'll be able to do long distance traveling after all, who knows. But, as for our next research, this is where I'm gonna start getting undecided. I could do lightning rods, honestly. I don't think we're gonna need it because it's until like the wet season. But I'm gonna add it anyway. But we're gonna be adding in our oil press. I'm not sure if I could like squeeze it in this. No, I don't want the metal one. If we can like squeeze it in, no. Okay, we're gonna have to extend. Sorry, cloth. Oh, oh my god, wait, I forgot to point this out about the cloth. You need like farming 3 for it. Not 5. I don't know. 5 is when you don't fail. So technically, we actually can do cloth. But the reason why I'm not doing it though is because we have a ton of cloth anyway. At the moment, we have a ton of cloth, so I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, I'm gonna move this. No, she's still cutting. Okay, hold on. There you go. Let's hope this does not affect our storage. Alright, we got a lot more hay now, so I'm going to go and move in our shooting target. Oh my god, there's something I should be doing. And you know what it should be? I should be extending my shelter. And I should move these guys over here. I don't know why I didn't do that. I mean, I'm just forgetting also the good luck charm and everything. Maybe this is the reason why I'm forgetting. Okay, he's already at 25%. Maybe we'll be able to. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually be able to get our first expedition. And actually, this is good that Vanessa... This is actually good that we're constructing this. Because we could also construct the punching pole. So you know what? I'm also going to add this so we can get our construction level up. Hopefully. I know it's not a lot, but it's actually pretty good because that way we can get more construction. And she's hungry. And Katina's... Oh, Katina should not be helping out. Okay, I'm sorry. Katina, stay out of it. You know what? Go cut... You go cut the trees. There. I want Vanessa to do all of it. Because she's supposed to be our constructor. But when we get a new person, she might actually get replaced with someone else. And also, these things could get repaired. So in a way, it works. Hold on, is it still withering? Okay, it stopped withering. Okay, that's nice. What the hell is Nova transporting? Oh, the hides. Damn, you did it before I could ever do it. Props to you. Okay, so she's gonna go construct the shooting target. Which is, I would normally just make her transport it, but you know what? For this one, I'm gonna make an exception because, let's be honest, these trees do not give you a lot of wood, so that's why I'm like cutting a huge amount of them. Look at this huge chunk over here. Oh my god, wait, we're almost done with traveling? We might actually be able to do it. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so we actually already researched, we just researched traveling. Which is actually kind of insane, and also something good we could construct with. We might also, I know around day 9 as well, traveling does come around, and I noticed because I've researched traveling really early, and it only came at day 9, which was like a few days after I researched it. And also the hot air balloon takes a while to construct. A falling, oh my god, wait, okay, hold on. Construct this right now. There's a failing rescue pod, and usually whenever there's expeditions, I always save my game. So this actually is our first expedition. Also, everybody's hungry right now. Sorry. We've got this could be our chance. We could potentially get us around. I'm just gonna research electric grids for now because I have no clue what to research. We've pretty much researched what I've wanted to research. Okay, come on, Vanessa. Construct the hot air balloon. Hurry up. We need this. When we go to the expeditions, we have the crash rescue pod. It takes 4 hours. Okay. Okay, but I don't want Katina to do construction, though. I will point this out. I do want to be clear that we do not want some construction going on. Oh my god. Slaughter? No. I don't. That makes me feel so uneasy when I see that word. I want Katina to do something else. Reserve my... Actually, I can make Katina do some salvaging. Perfect. I'm so... Like, I'm actually quite excited though. Because this is like my favorite feature, but I'm actually kind of scared that the person's gonna die because she's taking forever to construct a hot air balloon. Construction level 2. Oh my gosh, finally. I can finally have this my visual here. So this is kind of what I imagined, but... Oh god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let this go on. I'm gonna try my best to kind of be like this. So this is gonna be our base, but I want to make our base more interesting looking. So I'm gonna be using my own creativity. What if... Okay, so let's say here is gonna be like the entrance. Over here. I want to make an interesting... For the first time, I actually want to make a more interesting build. Just for fun, honestly. And then we're gonna lower... No. Lower the height. And then we're gonna make like... This will be like the... And then the rest over here will be like the house. There. We're also going to add some of the flooring. Some of the same flooring like here. I think we're gonna need to make this equal. But I don't really want it to interfere with crops that much. But this is kind of how we're gonna make it look. And then we're gonna add some walls. So we're gonna make like this over here. Okay, oh no. Wait, I just realized this mistake. What it has a tendency to do. Watch. If you add a ceiling for the stairs, you can't actually do that. It's so annoying. And I made this mistake before as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the inside. So I'm gonna try to bypass this basically. No, Katina! You don't construct, damn it! Go sit down. Time out. Okay, sorry, I have to actually leave it on pause because I'm trying to focus here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something like this. We're gonna cut out... Well, actually, we don't need to cut out this part. We're gonna keep this part over here, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make like a little interesting entrance. We're gonna make it like this. Like this. And then like this. So in that way, we won't have the issue, right? We'll just end up, and then we can just put the stairs over here. I hate that the game does that, by the way. It's weird. As for the door, I think I like to do a metal door. But let's add a wooden door. And honestly, making a stone house does look really nice. So we're gonna need this over here. We're also just gonna copy. Crap! No! How do I... Control. Okay. And I'm actually gonna keep this ceiling in case we want to make like a second floor. But essentially this is what we're doing. Now for the flooring, I'm actually gonna add the wooden one because I don't really like doing the same ones. And even though we have the ton of cloth, I also want to use it for like tailoring. So for now, we're gonna use the wood one. For basically the whole house. This will be our house. Right now, you can't see shit in it. But trust me, it's gonna get better. I also think we should maybe add some windows. So let's add like a tall window. That's the metal bars, because this is technically jail. What if I had it, like, everywhere? Oh my god, I keep pressing control instead of shift. Okay. But I'm not going to construct it for now, because honestly, I'm not really looking for that. That's just gonna be like a little side project. So there you go. Got it. Okay, we're almost done with the balloon. We're gonna have to go at night. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go at night. I want to do Survivor right now, bro. Finally! Now we have to refuel the goddamn thing. Someone... No, Vanessa. You... Fuck you, Katina. Go handle the balloon. I want the new person, okay? I really hope we will have time for this, because we might not, because of how long it takes to do the goddamn thing. And I don't want to restart either, because I just built the entire house, and it took me a while to do. Okay, there you go. Just drop some. The closest would be Edmund. Who's least tired? Vanessa. Here's your survival kit. I know they don't use it, but it's for realism purposes. Vanessa, I'm sending you there right now. We'll see if we get a new person. I don't think we might not actually, because of how long it took. Anyways, we'll see if this expedition works out. If it doesn't, that's just gonna be sad. Because I cannot restart it. Because even if I do, it's still gonna take a while, because the balloon takes a while to make. I'm too late. Sad. Okay. Now, honestly, like I mentioned before, I am not restarting this. I am not gonna redo this, because for one, I built all this, and for two, I think either way we were still gonna fail, because it was just timing, I guess. That is just really sad, honestly. I feel pretty disappointed. I felt like I saw this one coming, but like, kind of unfair from the game's part. Because the hot air balloon takes a while to make. Now, I think what we're going to be doing is basically just probably try to collect stuff. We're probably going to do this more in the next video. There's also some silicone we could observe if we want. Oh, Vanessa has hypothermia while staying on the expedition. Again, I'm no longer in a rush of research anymore, so to me, I think you could honestly just go mine some ore, and I don't really mind. I'm gonna really quick butcher all these dead bodies. Oh my god, there's like one on the other. So much butchering in this video is crazy. Oh, fuck you, admin. Back to salvaging you go. No, just kidding. Honestly, you could go butcher these dead bodies for all I care. Go butcher this one. How did you research that? I also forgot to add the oil press. My dumbass also forgot to add the oil press. So I'm gonna have to influence someone to do that. But now since we've kind of figured out our construction, I think now I want more of a crafter that's like level 3 or 4. Which some of them being Canna level 6, so Canna could be one. It's just that we do get a lot of meat, so maybe not Canna. Oh, Vanessa's coming back. I have to think from the top of my head. Is Grayson like crafting level 4? I think Grayson's good with crafting. Or maybe it's just me. I am pretty sure he is. We also got some, well, I think, you know what, on the flip side, we did get some more of this, which no. And we got some scraps. Which is nice. Just would have been nicer if we had a new person. Yeah, continue transport. I was gonna make her transport the 2 wood on the ground and make her construct the oil press, because I want that for the, well, the oil, because we'll need that. Well, actually, we can't even, because we have no grain. And this grain needs to friggin' grow, damn it! Actually, Vanessa, I'd like you to haul the wood. No! Not this! That is not- no, that is not what I meant! Okay, you know what? That's fine. Okay, good. She's actually doing that instead. This is exactly what I want. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be doing the vegetable oil. We're going to do until 10, which we won't be able to do. And the insect fats. Now, we actually can have these for fuel, I believe. If I check really quick, fuel mixing I can't tell. Fuel, manure. I think you could. I don't remember exactly, but I think you need like animal fats. Either way, I'm gonna do until 10 because we actually could use this for food. So that's another reason. We're gonna need some insect meat. This actually could be good use for insect meat and also for cloth, so maybe we will start observing the cloth soon. Just maybe. Oh yes, I almost forgot, but there was another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to also, I've been forgetting this the entire video. I also wanted to lower the priorities for admin because as I was editing my previous video, I kind of realized how much 2s there were, and I felt like maybe I should just tone it down a bit. So I decided to make crafting 3 for him instead of 2. I just forgot. I just completely forgot about this until I was thinking about crafting. Honestly, I would add some decoration over here, you know, like some fence. Like, just to make it look nice, but obviously, we gotta do what we gotta do. We got a last ore to mine, which is nice. Hello, bird. You wanna go eat some dead bodies? I'm sure you do. Oh my god, there's a lot of things over here. You're gonna have to pick up all this, you know? Where are you going? Okay, I think I'm gonna need some more assistance around here. Admin, why don't you, let's see, all of this. Why don't you haul the raw meat? Can you guys stop with the research, bruh? I was okay with it at first, but like, we have some hides to carry, so please go haul the hides. Honestly, everybody seems pretty busy with what they're doing at the moment. And you can see how cooking is not being touched. We've reached the limit with animal fats. Oh damn! Okay, nice. I think it's also time to observe something else. I think we should observe this cactus over here. So I'm gonna make Katina observe the tall cactus. I don't know if it's gonna give you food, but it's the closest one. And I think I'm also gonna start observing the cloth soon. I don't expect these two to be done by next video. That's kind of the plan. That's kind of the point, but you never know because traveling was another one I wasn't sure about, and here we are. Oh, it looks like. Oh, it's true. I forgot. I'm sorry. Because I don't really play a lot due to school, I kind of forget the fact that after expeditions, it's always better to make them relax. Oh yeah, I also forgot, but I always add like a back door. I kind of have a way with this, but I kind of forgot about it. I always add like a back door. I'm gonna delete these stairs though and replace them with the stone ones. But I always add like a back door over here, which won't be too crazy because it's just a back door. It's just a way to go, and then the hallway is like just stuff. But I still want to make the house more interesting. In the hallway, and usually in this section, it's like the bedrooms. We scavenged 34. Wow, we're actually scavenging a lot of metal alloys. I'm gonna make you two both relax. All of you should relax. Nope, she's gonna salvage. Honestly, Nova needs some sleep. Before I end off the video, I'm also going to give Edmund and Katina the good luck charm, except now it's gonna be a bit tacky because okay, never mind. I'm just gonna do that because, or else I'm gonna forget within the next video. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you subscribe, like, comment, and share. And bye! Wait, why is there a good luck charm here? Damn you, Katina, you piss me off. Wait. Edmund! You son of a bitch. Alright, anyways, bye.